Hello again, chaps. It's time for day 50. The Orcs are on the move. Oh dear, what happened there? That was very foolish of us. Let's see how good a fight they managed to take. Not very good. No, they got a... Yes, they lost. That's nice. They're also capturing some random structures. They captured Anjar Berg. So let's see what happened. This is the... They didn't retreat, which is a bit strange. That was probably an okay fight for them. Let's have another look at it. So they lost 4 cavalry. Yeah, that was a great fight for us. And now we get this city too. We better not screw it up by not sending enough troops, of course. Oh, that's funny. They killed the ram, which is the one thing that we didn't actually want anymore in that city. So, this little horseman thinks he is safe here. We're going to prove him wrong. But we'll get round to that later. So the Archons are messing with me here. What sort of battle did they get here? Just a battering ram. Nothing to worry about. It's a paladin there. We don't have any troops under here. We don't have any troops here either. That's a Titan. See, what's happened now is that even though the Frostlings are still at war with me, they don't really have much of a frontier with me, and they're making dragons. So I don't actually have a border with the Frostlings, except through this tunnel into here, and even that is more... it's more likely to see Orcish troops going through there. So I don't really have a border with the Frostlings anymore. I guess I also have one here. But I feel like the Frostlings are going to be more worried about the other 2 players attacking them than me attacking them. So we'll see what comes of that. It's really the Orcs and the Highmen that I'm at war with now. And the Orcs have done something fairly clever, which is they're blocking off this. Now the Orcs can at any time train a boat and fight their way through there if I try and block this off. So I think what I have to do is I have to block this area instead. That's awkward. I wish I had a boat. Oh, but I can probably force my way through using Lizardmen auxiliaries, can't I? Because I've got 6 Lizardmen. Oh, I've got 12 Lizardmen. 13 Lizardmen. 16 Lizardmen. I don't actually have enough Lizardmen to force my way past that bridge, which is very regrettable. Let's capture this. Let's send our scouts. Oh, the Highmen have true seeing, so they can see my leader. That is a big issue for me. The Highmen can actually root out my leader when he's trying to do his shenanigans. So I had best be careful. And it looks like the Orcs are actually going to not challenge our sovereignty over this town. Which is interesting. Can this bird 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can take this power node and then flee into the mountains once more, which is nice. We don't have the hugest supplies of magic, so let's do that. I'm tempted to start training lizardmen archers here, actually. We can't force our way past that bridge. Not sure what I want to do with the orcs anymore. I mean, if I put troops here, then he's forced to keep his troops here. He's not really going to gain anything by just standing there while I have free reign over his backlines. So let's continue our tomfoolery here. We must be very careful about these archons with their true seeing, however. Now, do I want to go back down here? I'm not sure. I think I can take out those guys, though. What's being trained in this town? This bird isn't being very useful here, so let's send it there, I think. Oh, we don't want them to kill any birds of ours. That's a thing to consider. 1, 2, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33. Yeah, so this bird is safe in that forest. Let's see what happens next. I think we'll just pop our leader there. And I really can't decide if I want to train troops there, so I might have to think later about that. Where's our elephants? We need some elephants. Why did I ever stop training elephants? What a fool. Installing demon. Oh, hello. Well, I didn't realise that. I don't think I have the necessary troops to invest down here in migrating that city, though. I'm not sure if I want to go for it. Actually, no, let's go for Azrax on this one. We could go for yeah, let's go for Azrax. Yeah, this independent town isn't worth the effort it would take to capture it. What do I do there? Only I had a ship, but I don't even own a shipyard anymore. Really not sure what I'm doing here. Well, that was quite easy. Not sure what I should do there. The problem with this is that if we go through here, we might end up battling the Frostlings, and I really don't want to do that. I also don't know where actually Mimo's main armies are. Like, is this all that he has? Where's the rest of his cities? They must be up here, I guess. But of course, I only have grass concealment on my hero, so I can't actually enter this region safely. And what are these guys doing? These undead troops there? Oh, a lot of decisions to be made here. I guess we need to put enough of a garrison in this town to defend it against any potential attacks from the Highmen, including their leader. And we don't need to bring an elephant with us, because we're getting elephants from here, so they're always going to be freshly arrived. As for the lizard men, they're more useful at sea, so who do we want to send back? I think 3 stacks will do for now, since I'm feeling so dubious about conquering this bridge here. How many elephants do we have here? We have 2. That's enough for now. Let's actually send these lizardmen back up, maybe. No, not yet. Let's send them back up later. Does he have any seaborne troops? He doesn't. So we can bring these guys in as well. The problem is, even with 2 full stacks of lizard men, it'll still be 1v3 plus his leader. 3v3 plus his leader, because we'll have 1 land-based stack on the bridge, 2 lizard men stacks here, and then his leader will be there as well. And we might not... We don't really need to win that battle, because we can then follow up with the rest of our land-based troops one by one on the survivors. But in order for the first battle to go well enough, we need 3 stacks of lizard men, actually. And that will take a bit of a while. Let's even train some from here. Oh, and we can't really approach them with any troops from here, because as soon as we get close, they'll be able to move out, attack us, and then get back home again fast enough, I think. Let's think about it. If we have 2 stacks and we stand as far away as we can while still threatening them, that would be good enough, I reckon. And we can send this lizard man over here. And so too. So we might be able to... They will have to retreat from this bridge eventually. It will give them a lot of time, though. Alternatively, we could just go around here, but I don't want to do that. Because of the risk of a frostling flank. We want to stay away from the frostlings, because currently we're at war with all 3 other players, and they're all at peace with each other, which means we need to try and avoid at least one of them and only fight 2 at once. How long is this migration taking? Ugh. So how's our race relations? Okay, the frostlings still like us. That's good enough. I feel like this place is kind of... It's sticking out now. Now that we've lost this, and this, and this city underneath the ground here is definitely sticking out. And it might get overwhelmed. We'll have to see. So where does this lead? Oh, shit. So it leads into the Azrak realm, which we're not really too interested in. Let's continue scouting around down here. Let's train some Frostling Shamans. They're not bad units, it's only 30 gold. We can heal our Executioners with them. What are we doing with these guys? What's their purpose? I guess they're just the latest batch of superior archers to go to that front. What's this guy doing? I don't think we can actually afford to escort an elephant to the north. We actually can't get any elephants up here because at least the highmen can't really use elephants either. Oh no, they do have some. The highman, the frostlings have an elven ranger that's just going to kill any elephants we try and send through there, unless we make the effort to escort them, which I just can't be bothered to. I don't think it's worth the effort, so. Ponderously our armies gather. Some of them less ponderously than others, in the case of the lizard men. Well, that looks like everything. Yes, the finishing touch. I am going to start trying to recruit some lizardmen archers down here. It's going to be pretty good once we get... who owns that? Independence. Suits me. Once we get some demons, that'll be very useful.